Just a nice piece of rock for the open sea. Whatever life I had will soon be a memory. Freedom never tasted so sweet. To a jolly pirate with a head full of dreams. Yo ho, it's the pirate life for me. Yo ho, look at all me eccentricity. Yo ho, chest full of gold. And every time the wind blows, I feel it in my soul. I'm going for an adventure, a lifetime plan. Do it all for the treasure, being alive. Army matey, go home, baby. Throw out the sails we ride. We are not here to compromise. Your wars are small next to the ocean. Out here, everybody's in emotion. Can you feel it? Like a rebel from the deep, like a jolly pirate sailing out into the open sea. I'm going for an adventure, a lifetime. Do it all for the treasure, being alive. Army matey, go home, baby. Throw out the sails we ride. We are not here to compromise.
Oh, hello everyone, and welcome back to something new. This is Sea of Remnants, which is currently in an alpha test. And after asking the developers nicely, they actually sent me a code to play this game. I installed it and created a character. I did not go too further than that because I wanted to test it through just streaming, which we will do. They should probably put us in the starting city right after you created the character. So it should I say. Oh, there you go. This is what I did so far. So the building where we came out of should be, I guess, somewhere there-ish. But I have not done too much in terms of the gameplay or anything. I was just creating the character. The intro was about us being pedaling on a starlit night sea, and then the story is roughly around you and the mysterious blondie woman washed ashore here in Orbtopia, losing your memories. Because it turns out if you spend too much time underwater in this game, you lose memories. I am not 100% sure on how that would affect the gameplay later on. Sorry, my mind was stuck on that part. You look at there, it has the zigzag over it, and I thought that it's a bug, but it's actually intentional, I think, because our initial character also had that, well, not zigzaggy lines, but like extra lines not connecting to anything over their shoulder. And initially I thought that it is just like, I don't know, a bug, the model falling apart or something like that. Look at that. I have it in my character too. Interesting. But I guess it is just part of the aesthetic. If you can look at the like textures here, they are painted, but they are not like traditionally painted. It's more looking like worn graffiti. Worn graffiti that is everywhere apparently. So I guess this, oh, look at that, the eye of the shark shaped there, that is also having that extra line in there. So I guess the extra lines that we see here and there are part of the aesthetic they were going for. Hang on 1 second, I wanted to make sure my live chat is live, not what YouTube thinks should be live. So yeah, we actually have like a vision thingy that I can press, and it highlights any chests around here. And what I did last time was, instead of actually doing anything, I was trying to get to these chests. My feet was not even touching the ground yet. Unfortunately, you can't like grapple over to places. I see a chest there, but I won't be able to get to it from here, I think. We are not jumping up on that one. And jump. Okay. Alright. Look at this character, and you can talk to all of them, kind of. The only thing I miss is that, you know, I myself are not a small person, so I kind of expected larger body types to be a thing in the game. And they are in the game, but not for your character, apparently. Also, the only thing that I can criticize so far, besides, of course, alpha bugs, is that they don't have large beards. This is the largest beard I was able to craft on my character. I mean, come on. Is that even considered a stubble? But yeah, you can talk to anybody. And all of them are puppets. Have fun. Gluck, gluck, gluck. Oh, I can't have fun with the lady, but I can chat with her. Those stupid melons who played those goose chess are still here. What? Stupid melons who played goose chess are still here. Okay. Day and night, it may be the same for them. How pathetic. Well, alright. But yeah, so you can kind of talk to anybody. Oh, look at this dude. Spike, vocational trainer. Oh, no one has the woman, he has spikes. Hey, buddy. Interesting, he was shot through here. I even remember historical pictures of like medieval armor when the kings and such went up onto the battlefield against like cannons, and one was shot straight through the chest armor. He was probably not find it that funny that I am. But yeah, they kind of implemented that from historical records, I'm sure of it. Also interesting that you can see the hooks on his, well, not hooks, but the things that are holding together his armor. Do you like to drink? Okay. It's not No, he is not a drinker. Okay. But yes. There's something here. Spike. Main attribute. Constitution. I wonder if like you can hire some of these folks. Because technically you can have a crew in this game. But I was not looking too deep into it. I was just amazed by the consistent style when I saw it first. That's why I was actually pursuing the developers to give me an alpha code. I wanted to like experience this early on. Place of birth, no man's land. Race, no record yet. Family, no record yet. Identity, those who escape pro. So I noticed a bunch of these, probably because it's just an alpha test. And the native language for this is not supposed to be English. So it was made in either Japanese or Chinese or something similar. So when they translated things, they had a bunch of the fields in the game, the UI fields that are not long enough for the English text. It's quite apparent if you start reading books in the first area where you load into the game that they're just not kind of fitting right into the thing. No, it's not even splinter shavings, says Paddy. Yes. Hang on, the monster wears a terrifying spiked iron mask. And it's taciturn. Taciturn? What the heck is a taciturn? I don't know when Spike became his code name, but at some time the clothes exposed outside the damaged armor can be vaguely seen as fleet military uniforms. Oh, okay. Well, he definitely got the short end of whatever stick he was grabbing. But it's good to know, you can just like chat with everybody and everybody has their own name. I see here various icons here that make me think that you can kind of challenge them to various games and I don't know. Oh, look at that. Oh, this looks a bit sickly. Look at how yellow that is. Halloween. Why are you yellow, Halloween? Yellowwin. Bottle. I can bottle with him. Her. I can do mahjong. I don't want to bottle with the lady. She looks like she could beat my ass. But damn, I absolutely love this puppety wooden painted style. It's pretty good. If it were me, I wouldn't use that card now. What card? Alright, I'm not battling with the lady yet, and I'm not trying to beat anybody up. I'm not hating that area right now. Look at this. Kwana and his quarter. He is really trying to court this lady in pink and all kinds of party clothes. And these purple things, these are people's comments. Like if you played Dark Souls or Elden Ring or something similar, actually I want to find out where I can switch these off like immediately. Last time I was checking these in Dark Souls, it was saying something like dry finger butthole or something like that, because people are writing the meanest shit you can find. Molly a cutie. Okay. Which one is Molly? Because none of them is Molly. Is this Molly? None of them is Molly. General players. Lucky card player. Octopro. Yeah, no Molly here. Enter, okay. Oh, Molly, this is the Molly. Holy hell. She's the local tailor, I bet. . Then she just passed out. Customer in the shop and she's passing out at the desk. Yeah, look at this art style. You can see the clip-on the wall and previous clip-ons left in the mark there. Also here, not only just the textiles, but the extra line over there, which is actually in 3D if you look at closely. And the star kind of looks like this bam wham modern poser rocker style, and they made the entire game like this. It's technically a 3D game, like I think it's Unreal Engine even. Oh, wow, look at that. That's some very cool clothing. Look at that. Widow patterns, silk webby collar, big hat. I want that hat. I don't need the others, but I want to try the letter from a guest. Jasmine, I heard that you are the most powerful tailor in Port Hope. I want to marry a wife. Oh, really? I'm going to put her in the shiniest wedding dress and sew me some squints that would blind people on the deck. You know what I mean. I want a wedding dress that is bright and sparkly. I heard that you are a weirdo and don't want ordinary rewards. I got a bunch of colorful starfish which glowed at night when I put them on my bedside, so I took this as a reward. Okay. Nice way to convince your tailor. Oh, and these too. The clothing, the hanging drying rack. It's not supposed to be like that. The whole point of that is that it's supposed to have an extra line going through the roof and down there, so you can lower it and raise it higher. I know it because I had the exact same clothing rack in the previous apartment that I had in Budapest. That was the clothing rack that you could use to dry your clothes. But yeah, overall extremely interesting. Look at that, even the dolls have budgets. Is that a stocking? No, it's a fish. Kind of. And it's closed. Dang, it's really closed. I was hoping I can get myself through it. Poetry in Jasmine's dream. Whales swim past the pillow carrying moonlight. Their backs are silver keys. You are wearing a long dress sewn from seaweed. Picked up the notes I lost in the bubbles. Okay. Oh, this took a while. It had sit down as a prompt, but I had to wait for it a bit. Oh, geez, look at this chair. It's kind of leaning sideways. Heavily. Kind of leaning out from under me. I wonder if it is actually, like, morphing. If I'm standing here a bit longer, it can even fall over. Probably not though, but damn, look at this. I'm already just half-assing on it. Nah, it's not moving, it's just me. Okay. Is it looking? Yeah, it's looking like that from this side too. So strange, this wonky style. Let's wake up the lady, I'm quite curious. Molly. Agile Power Rainbow Camp Pirate. Place of birth Orthopia. No race, family, no record. Identity Taylor. Like items of emotional I guess it's supposed to be remembrance, but it's, you know, it's one of the other fields that are not like wrapping the text to the next line. Jasmine, the taciturn girl in the Sweet Dreams tailor shop quietly makes clothes during the day, but she is a bassist of rainbow band at night. Yeah, I can tell. She always liked to hum tuneless songs, and it was hard to tell whether she was working or dreaming. What is this? A lovely trip in it. Have British made this game? I wonder if she is a tailor. Can I ask her to make me a dress? You can buy clothes here and you can also customize them. No, that's what I wanted to hear. If I'm sleeping, you can wake me up. I did not want to, but this is the first clothes shop I've seen in the game. Hang on, so it says we can buy clothes, but none of the clothes things seem to be interruptible. Not to mention that I have no money. Yeah, I don't see anything here that would be like a shop interface. I wonder if it is just an alpha thing or I'm missing something. Alright, moving on. My queen. Oof. Cruise. Oh, tree is missing collision. Is it the entire tree? No, just the branch. Okay. I don't mind that. Oh. Partial block, but I can climb up on there. Ooh, look at that bloom. Hike. Looks like he was falling asleep in a kids' party and they were drawing all over him with a crayon. Interesting. You kind of leave footprints, but you don't leave the exact blue footprints. Like here, you don't leave any footprints. Free chest. I take it. Oh, no. No, they don't let me climb this. Yeah, look at that. Shadow puppets. Bah, stop making noise. Let your left ear listen. A calf, first time, wept bog. The mouse that talks to you is the doctor in the crack of the wall. Broken organs can be treated. Your mouse can call me Lucky Lola. Lucky Laura, okay. When I need my right hand to take out the medicine, I just ring the bell. If your crew gets sick at sea, they can be sent here as well. Yeah, okay. Pirate, Shadow Alley, Perception, White Sea at Purse, Identity Crazy Doctor. Okay. Lucky Laura is the luckiest person in the entire Op port. No matter how ridiculous the disease is, as long as she gets treatment from Laura, everything will be solved. Of course, it's because she is lucky. God hamster, she has the power to protect her. Over time, Laura is lucky has become a common knowledge among sea hamsters. When I need my okay, I have seen this one. Alright, cool. So she's a character we don't see, which I assume has a perfectly good reason. Yeah, interesting. Look at that particle effect. It has some hand-drawn effects in it. Very interesting. It's not even repeating. I think it is randomly putting stuff in there. But extremely interesting in a 3D game, seeing hand-drawn effects. And this looks like a bar. Oh, I saw a rat. Jade. Nook, black market businessman. Purchase mystery wares. Octosnake antidote. Seabird kite gift. Seems full of sincere, can be given to others. Can usually be purchased from a gift merchant. No. Price 10, of which I have 360 of. Yeah, I'll buy one. Oh, buy one. It looks good. Hackney's family instructions for Financi. Items full of sincerity can be given. Oh, this is like gift shop for, I guess, crew members later on. Mermaid Morian's comb. Hamster God sign box. I noticed some of the wordage in the English translation are kind of without a space. I'm not sure if that's a translation error or intentional. It's kind of interesting. Got the main city gift shop to get it. Exchange diary. Shanti is newly edited. Forgotten Tide special. The vial containing the mysterious liquid preserves the moonlight reflected in the sea and extracts it into a dew. It is said that in the Far East there are rumors that monkeys can fish out the moon from the sea. The moonlight in the bottle glows in a blurry brilliance very similar to the ringed moon in the night sky. What important things can it change? But that's what descriptions are for, isn't it? Tell me what it can change. Also, it's logged. Complete Bridge Island main quest to unlock. Well, I guess unlock would be the word. And that we are good. I'm not purchasing anything else. Alex heal. Wait, can you run into people? Oh, you can absolutely run into people. And they react. Okay. Serena. Yeah, she looks nice. Normal people. Really? Let me have one. What? Here that coin hit the scale makes you crave a game of rock, paper, scissors, don't it? Uh-oh, this is a rock, paper, scissors game. Rock, paper, scissors, never heard of it, fill me in. Simple stuff, balance scale to decide who picks first, and rock, paper, scissors cards to play. Simple rules, deep mind games, predict the unpredictable. Okay. Wanna take a crack yourself? Gambling game with sound of gold. Okay, let's have a turn. We wager 20. I'm not a big time high roller. The game is named Ting Ling Dang Shang. Really? Because of the sound made by gold coins falling on a scale, both sides need to bid to select the deck and then complete by one to determine the winner. Okay. Both sides duel using their own decks to decide the winner of each round. Each round, the winner takes all bid money added to the pool during deck selection. Okay. 3 cards follow the rock, paper, scissors rule. After 5 plays, the player with the most wins takes the round. Match lasts up to 3 rounds. Each game players can activate Eureka once, but they must pass the specified attribute value check. If success, the player will get a special effect immediately reveal the hand card played by the opponent, and this turn. If the detection fails, cheating cannot be attempted again in this game. Okay. I like that the first game that you come across is actually about cheating. I increased bidding by 1. Let's make it get the right to choose the card. I don't know which one would be good, but I have so many stuff. Let me put out a paper. And I get put out another paper. You probably don't have 2 scissors. There you go. It's a tie. I won that one. Oh, dang it. L'Oreal veins. Fuck L'Oreal. You know what happens if I don't increase it when we are both 4, so is it chosen randomly? Oh, it's randomly chosen, okay. Okay, I won that one. I won the second one. The third one? What the hell? So I guess we have one more round. Yeah, let me bet on heavily. Oh, he was making it big. No, it doesn't matter which one. Oh, dang it. He won this round. And all of the money then. I have an extremely bad luck, but I understand this one. Okay, have fun. This is why I'm not actually going to any gambling game or anything either. I lost my mouse. Or a GP. Intelligence, Shadow Alley, Pirate, Sea Hamster. Doesn't look like a hamster to me. Maybe I will tell you one day, but the sea says not now. Okay. Purchase dishes. Finely chopped fish slices. For 80. I have 0 out of 3,000, whatever that is. Throwback currency. Just exchange items that were appropriate at the carnivore. Music too loud. Let me move off. Azula. Oh, look at that. Free chest. I have big coins and ancient coins, but I have not found a vendor to use them yet. Oh, merchant. There you go. Wow. Honey, I saw you coming and going several times, but you finally remembered to say hello to me. I did not remember. We never met. Have the items sent back via treasure shipping been lost again? Oh, not surprising at all. After deducing the not so usual lost items, do you still have any extra items? Come to my place and exchange information. Intelligence, pirate, entrepreneur. Regarded as a former employee of the Richmond's Lines. His job? With that boobs? Was to organize goods in the warehouse. He was fired because his hands and feet were unclean. Now he provides exchange services to those in need at Orptopia. Okay. That doesn't look like a merchant. It didn't have a merchant screen at all. This kind of looks like an elevator down, isn't it? You know what? I'm taking it. I know we're supposed to do the main quest, but... But I actually want to do... I actually want to check what happens if you don't do the main quest. Oh, frog. Look at that. And it disappeared. Annette. Have fun. Bottle. Don't want to bottle anybody, I don't even know how to bottle. Maybe I tell you one day, but the sea says not now. I've met another one who said that. Sea hamster. That was a sea hamster too. None of you sea hamsters are too talkative, do you? This looks like the underbelly of the city. Oh, I saw a frog go into the water. Interesting. IK working fairly well. But the ladder, those pieces that hold the ladder seem to be a bit like elongated. CBLT. Dylan. Benjamin. Ah, look at the big fish. I like it. Witherspoon. Well, you might have heard about this dude. Abandon all hope. Ivy. Okay. One hand has a dagger, the other has a metal fork. Interesting. Do I see a boat here with the water going through it? This is probably the hardest thing to do in gaming. Plus, you know, you are in a boat and this is like a stationary object, so it's not actually moving along with you. Alright, now how to get out of here. Look at all the frogs on those decks. In the water, memories of a sailor that falls into the sea will gradually... I assume it means die. Wait, does it mean I can push people in? It means I can push people in. Get in the water, Charles. Get in the water, Charles. Get in there, Charles. Motherfucker! Please tell me I can climb out. Okay. Supervisor Stewart. You're not able to push him in either. Oh, another game. Team. Wow, look at that hairstyle on Tim. It even has a ship in the hair. I wonder how hard it is to clean that one. Miley. Oh, a free chest. Hello. All of you ding-dongs sitting next to the perfectly good chest with coin and they didn't take it. Oh, look at this dude. And feeling like he had his share of drinks. Ship repair log. Today there was a crack on the port side of the Seagull and those rigged maintenance workers were clamoring to splice the planks again. The old routine, boring, no imagination. Steel plate, glue, so original. Got 20 kilograms of live octopus from the seafood boss at the market and each one was full of energy. Their suction cups were natural. Sealing system much stronger than synthetic rubber. Moreover, octopuses are mollusks and can adjust themselves adaptively as the ship's hull shakes. This is called dynamic biological patching technology. After listening to my explanation, the boss of the ship was stunned for a few seconds and then clapped his hands and said, "Okay, it's better than using seaweed to repair the ship's side last time. We waved his hand, that's it." The so-called professional maintenance worker stood nearby, their eyes full of jealousy and confusion. Mediocre people always can't understand the creativity of geniuses. Just wait, when the Seagull returns with a full load, they will understand. Shin Fien has once again rewritten the history of ship repair. Or, other words, Shin Fien was an absolute idiot. Because live octopuses are also swimming away. Oh, look at that. There's a little gecko there. They are fading in and out for some reason. These little critters. Isla. Have fun. Orthopia, sea hamster, and all the sea hamsters are not telling me anything about them. I like to work from heights and rarely be disturbed. I'm sorry. Let's see if we can push this dude in. Ugh. Get in the water, March. Get in the water. They're getting back into their position. You can't push them in the water. These developers. They were thinking of everything. But I don't appreciate a pirate game where I cannot swim. Looks like a knife. Artillery supervisor. This world is huge, haha, mirror for drunken Barney, and all drunken Barney can do is go back with one hangover after another. Do is go back with one hangover and another. Okay. Yeah, I noticed that some of the translations are kind of need a second pass for sure. Probably all of them, if I'm perfectly honest. They are made by people whose English is not the native language, so therefore they kind of the phrasing on it is a bit different. Yep, he was the doctor that delivered me. Oh, really? Moira Nadine. Another hamster. I know these people. They don't wanna talk. Akaf shear. They used the name randomizer. Wait, hang on, what was this? Investigation on the casting mo. In the dusty corner, I found a legendary cannon. This cannon once penetrated a triple oak city gate with one shot and then exploded due to overheating of the cannon body. And the wreckage has been sealed up to this day. There are 7 spiral grooves on the inner wall of the barrel, shaped like a coiled snake. The grooves are of different depths. The deepest part can accommodate the first section of the little finger, different from the straight bore of ordinary artillery. These grooves suddenly bifurcate into 9 channels at the nozzle, like 3 roots spreading out. I have only seen sketches of this structure in the manuscript Secret of Firearms, privately corrected by Yu Shan. I used a file to scrape off a few scraps and burn them. On a silver plate, the flame turned green, indicating that the gun body was mixed with exotic metals, perhaps remnants bought by the eastern caravans. When the cannon trail fragment is stuck, it sounds like a church bell, while an ordinary pig iron cannon sounds like a broken gong. Which shows that its material is extraordinary. The remaining sand grains in the grove are stained with the mixed smell of olive oil and beeswax, which is obviously a trace of the lost wax method. But this method has always been used to cast copper bells, and it's unheard of to be used for artillery. I suspect that the cannon caster first used waxed strips to make spiral grooves, then wrapped them in clay and fired them into shapes to achieve such an exquisite pattern. If the furnace in the workshop had not been sold by the ship boss, I might be able to reproduce the craftsmanship of this giant cannon, but unfortunately I can only talk about it on paper now. It seems it's time to have another drink. Okay, wait, that was a part 2. I used the file to scrape off... Hang on. Ah, so that was the side by part 2, okay. Okay. So there are ships and cannons in this game. Lucky. Huh? A free bag. There's a chest up there, I saw it. King? Are you sure? I think the random generator did not really took into account people's genders. Sea hamster. I already don't like these hamsters. They never talk. Chap captain, construction supervisor. Build a ship? Heck yeah. Construction drawings. Ship construction blueprints can be obtained during expeditions. After obtaining any construction drawing, the drawing collection will appear in the warehouse. and you can view drawing details after use. Different ships have different ways to obtain drawings. You can check the way to obtain the corresponding drawings in drawing book in the warehouse. Ooh, geez, look at that! Wanderer. After obtaining the ship construction drawings, you can go to the bankrupt shipyard in Ortopia, submit the drawings to, and this is probably a bug. I guess they meant to name here the person who we need to submit it to. You're made of wood. It would be more paddling than swimming. Yes, that's correct, Paddy. Also, wood's supposed to be like not sink. I wonder why. Is it actually killing me when I go in the water? In a pirate game. In the shipbuilding workshop, and use the specified amount of wood, iron ore, and big ticket to complete the construction of a corresponding ship. I like this one. I have not expected shipbuilding to be part of the game. This is very fancy. But I already see that the translation here contains some non-English characters on the picture, no less. Wanderer fleet. Wanderer firework. Oh, this is kind of falling apart. Basic technology not submitted. Wandering fireworks not submitted. Ignite. When a ship fires or sprints, it will trigger the ignition, making the fireworks mounted on the ship ready for attack or launched in advance. Attack speed. Yeah, that they definitely have issues with fitting English text over to the UI. They need to have like a better way of like resizing the text or making sure it fits into certain places. These sea drifters have boundless imagination. Just look at the present untamed wanderer. It is like an enormous gift box set ablaze from uncanny fuel to absurd shells. Who knows how many scorching presents they have packed on board. On these waters, no ship masters the art of fire and explosion like the wanderer, and no one delivers surprise quite like this pack of carefree scoundrels. Wait, this is the same ship as it was in the tutorial. Green sails, big ass horn on the front. Huh. Hello, right chap. We'll be back. Oh no, the poor dude lost his bag. I wonder if he will pick it up. No, he just leaves it there. And the bag itself has collision. And then it disappears. Okay. Oh, this lady has no name tag. And looks like she doesn't have anything else either. But still, this is the first NPC that doesn't have a name or I cannot talk to. Interesting. Oh, this is dry dock. Yeah, oh, I see it. There's a hole in there.